January, February is never a great time for film. You know, you're not going to see Oscar-winning movies come out at this time. But we get movies like Plane, which is an hour and 40-minute turn your critic brain off and have a good time with a, lazy action movie. Tyler, we'll start with you. You are the most recent Plane watcher, I believe. You saw it yesterday. What'd you think?
So I enjoyed it more than I thought, and that might be because I saw it after seeing some early reviews of people saying like, "Oh, it's." I haven't really seen many reviews saying it's like a bad movie. Most people are just like, it's very average. I quite enjoyed it though. Gerard Butler, kind of, throughout his career, you know what movies he's going to give you, and this is just another one of those that you just take him at face value. I saw a lot of people like joking in letterbox reviews or tweeting saying the movie Plane never makes them want to fly in a plane again. I don't see how that works because there's 2 instances of plane like crashes, I guess, in this movie that show that planes are, to me, I come away from this movie going, planes are indestructible. I'm fine flying. Planes, nothing can stop a plane. So I don't know why people are scared to fly over this. These planes are freaking indestructible, man. But it was fun for what it was. It kind of, I don't know. Like, are we going to get into spoilers or what? Like, are people going to be mad if we spoil Plane?
I think we're good on spoilers, honestly. We can do
I think everyone can just predict it as it is. Like,
exactly. So basically the initial plane crashes from a lightning strike, and they have a very limited amount of time to find land, and they find a remote island off the coast of Philippines. And basically that island's run by militia. So they land, and once they realize where they are, they're like, we're not landed in a safe area. They can't get contact with anyone to come rescue them. So then the whole movie is basically them trying to survive on this island while they're waiting for the rescue teams to come. And just like, I don't know, there's just so many, because I texted Cam during this movie, and I was like, I'm 45 minutes into Plane, and I quite like this, honestly. And then right after that, I was like, okay, now like the really dumb decisions where you're just like, God, you're so stupid for that are happening. Like, of course, like he lets the inmate go free, and then he runs away. And I love how they made his character just the most one-dimensional guy ever. Basically, it's like he's an inmate in there for murder, and then they make his character's whole identity, all he knows how to do is killing, and he has no remorse, and he's just gonna run free because like basically like he's not gonna ever be able to get out that island because he's with the militia, and like no U.S. government's gonna come save him. So basically, it's just like insinuating he's just gonna stay there and like become like a warlord is what I imagine he's gonna be, and just try to be the new leader and just run those people. Like they don't actually insinuate that, but I don't see any other way it happens of him like staying there and not just like becoming just another warlord or whatever. But yeah, planes can take a sick amount of damage. I was kind of surprised. I was like, I wonder why they didn't have the wing snap off or anything when the plane initially crashed. Like, I wonder if like they just didn't have the CGI budget or what. And then I was like, oh, it's because they're gonna fucking fly this thing off there again. Getting shot by so many freaking bullets. It's unbelievable.
I really wish they didn't show that in the trailer, because I think that would have been so crazy to see it like on its own. Just like, no shot of they getting back on this plane after this co-pilot just touched. Cam, you're on mute. After this co-pilot just touched like 2 buttons in like the underplane, now the whole plane works again.
Yeah, that's because like the whole point of them trying to fix the power was like to get root power to like the transponder to let people know where they are. And then apparently that plot line turns into they reroute the power and it fixes all the electronics or enough to get them off the ground again.
I'm no engineer, but the logic there isn't adding up.
Yeah, I'm no aviation engineer, but yeah, it's just funny. Like, there's so much dumb stuff that happened in the beginning. I'm like, I wonder why that happened. That then ends up being the reason they can get off. Like the plane's wings not snapping, and then when they're dumping fuel to land, and then the one guy's like, oh, it's not dumping out of this side, and it's like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna make the plane blow up or something. It's like, nope, because they're gonna need that fuel to get back off the plane.
Yep, they're going right back onto it.
Also, like, I love when the mercenaries come to save them. And, like, again, I'm no Marine, so I don't know battle tactics. But I love how they're just in the middle of the road, just walking straight down, like, no cover. And they're just spraying, like, getting 0 of them died. And, like, 30 mercenaries who are all behind trucks and buildings. Yet, the mercenaries just, like, walking in the middle of the street, just standing straight up, just mowing them down. I'm like, this is, like, the least tactical strategy ever. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, yeah, I can.
Sorry.
Yeah, the whole movie was just, I mean, going into a movie like this, you know exactly what you're expecting. Which one of you texted us, has Gerard Butler ever had a successful relationship? That was you. That was
that's hilarious.
That was hysterical, because it's so true. Every single movie he's in, he just has like either an estranged wife, a dead wife, a divorced wife. It is so funny.
But he's always got a daughter with that wife. He never has a son. He never has a son.
There's more emotional connection there.
Yeah.
But
Seth, did you not watch it?
No, is
sorry,
it? I think it is out here, to be honest. But I just,
Seth,
Oh, boo! Didn't go see it.
we're spoiling the movie for Seth.
Not even that. I want to hear Seth's. Reviews on these
Seth
kind of
is
things.
going to give us a half out of 5.
Yeah.
No,
I
I don't
don't
think
know.
he would. I don't think he would. It's dumb. It's dumb fun, but it's not like.
I think.
I don't think he'd hate it as much.
What's
as
the
we
one
think.
with Jamie Foxx?
White House
White
Down?
House
Is that?
Down.
No. Is it Jamie? The other one? Is it
No,
Jamie
you're
Foxx?
thinking. Morgan Freeman.
Jamie
Right.
Foxx and Gerard Butler. That's not a movie. Is that a
Continue
movie?
talking, I'll find it.
Okay.
Well, next time we have one of these, Seth, I'm making you go see it. I thought you couldn't see it, and that's why you're not on.
Nah, you just
Law
couldn't-
Abiding Citizen.
Oh, Law. Yeah.
I've
That's
never
a-
seen it.
Okay.
I think that's dumb fun.
Mhm.
Like
I've never seen
that's
that.
and I really enjoyed that.
I think
You haven't
that-
seen Law Abiding Citizen?
Nope.
You'd like that. It's
like
just
that.
stupid.
Super
The
violent.
thing about playing those, it never tries to be anything it's not. Like, there's no broader commentary they try to track on. There's no deeper meanings. There's no political commentary.
It's just plain.
It's
Yeah,
literally
it's
being
just plain.
I
I love
respect
it,
that.
man.
I respect movies that never try to be more than like what they need to be. Plane always set out to just literally be a movie that dads are gonna love. Go to the theater, turn
Right.
off your brain, just sit there for an hour and 40 minutes and watch a
Plane.
watch Plane and watch just Gerard Butler kill some people, even though
Yeah.
they don't explain how he has any bit of training.
Yeah.
I want to know how much of this is realistic. Like, obviously it's so far fetched, but the fact that like the plane goes down and the first reaction from the plane company is like, there's only one option here. We got to call in the mercenaries. It's like, does
Yeah.
Delta Airlines just have a hotline to mercenary groups across the world?
Just in
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
You know what I found funny?
What?
Oh my God, what did I find funny? This was literally just in my head and now I'm forgetting. Forget it. Keep talking and I'll think about it.
I will say that it's Mike Coulter or something like that.
He was
Um,
underused criminally.
Yeah, I really like him actually. He's did you ever watch Luke Cage?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen
Yeah.
him in. Or maybe there are other smaller things.
He was in
but
Was
That,
he Luke Cage?
yeah, he
In
was
the
in that
show.
FX
In the
show
show, yeah.
recently,
I hate
Evil. I don't know if you ever saw that.
yeah, I didn't watch that, but I kind of like him. I think he's a pretty good actor, for these kind of things. Like, I don't know how great he'll be in an
He was in
After
a
Sun, per se,
$1 Million
but-
Baby as well, wasn't he?
Was he really?
Was he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Let me check.
Interesting.
Mike Coulter.
That'd be a while ago.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
long time ago.
But I don't know.
He
I
was,
think he
he
did
was.
pretty well for just being, like you said, the I kill people guy. That's kind of all the characterization he had. But I enjoyed him in this, and he looks ripped as hell. So good
Yeah.
for him.
Dude, I
Also,
couldn't stop staring at his arms, bro.
is this the first time Gerard Butler has gone Scottish?
No.
He's
That's just
Scottish
his-
in everything, and I
he's-
just think he's American. Like, I feel like I always hear his accent as like U.S. accent.
No, he always has an accent. except
Wow,
in, like,
I gotta-
300.
I gotta start rewatching some Gerard
Wait, what?
Butler
What is he?
movies.
He's not from the.
No, he's Scottish.
Yeah, he's Scottish. He's
Scottish,
Scottish
he
in
is.
real life. But in this movie, they make it like known that he's Scottish, and so like I hear his accent. I feel like normally I don't hear his accent, and I was like, man, this accent is kind of weird, but it's just his voice.
Seth,
him,
Seth,
yeah.
do you have anything against Scotland? Like, is there a rivalry there?
No.
Oh, well, I feel like the
So
way
you're trying to pin me up against all these Scots?
well, no, like the way he introduced himself as Scottish. He's like the co-pilot who's Japanese or Filipino maybe. He's like, oh, are you from like the UK? He's like, oh, or no, he's like, are you from England? He's like, no, I'd never lower myself to that. I'm Scottish.
there is
No, it was American. It was us.
But there is like a
Oh.
there's a rivalry between a lot of the countries in the UK, just like a small
Right.
one. Mainly, not really politics related. Well, in Scotland it is a little bit, but mainly football related a lot of the time. To be honest,
Fair.
it just kind of stems from that. But I do not hate Scottish people. Let's just get that in there. I quite
On
like
the
it.
record, the most
on the
the most unrealistic thing about Plane to me is that if there's 12 people on a full size flight, you're not catching me sitting second to back row. I'm saying I'm going to first class.
Yeah, like,
or I'm going to Comfort
seat.
Plus.
Yeah.
Like the fact that the girls just walk all the way back to where there's literally a criminal, and then the guy's like, "That's far enough, ladies." So they're like, "Oh, we'll move one row further ahead." Like it's like, dude, if there's 12 people on this flight, I'm going to fucking first class.
I kind of like that. I almost kind of like that they made him like he's like, I'm a killer. Rather than like some backstory where he was framed or something or set up. I feel like they go that route a lot. Like Gamer was that. Also,
well, he says
Tyler.
when he's talking to Gerard Butler, he says like the evidence is a little fuzzy or something like that. I think that insinuating that maybe he was framed or something.
Yeah.
But either way, it was 15 years ago, and they're treating him like he just slaughtered like
9 people 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
Also, this was my thought from earlier. I have been in planes with like turbulence before, some bad turbulence.
Oh.
Not once has the pilot ever gotten up and like walked down the aisle to ask how the passengers are doing.
Yeah.
Bro, I was
Why did
once
he
on a
do that?
plane.
I forget.
I was once on a plane, got hit by lightning, as in the wing got hit by lightning, and the whole thing went like that.
It can take it. It can literally take it.
It was fine, but I didn't see the pilot getting up or anything.
Yeah. I went to and now we're sidetracking, but I have a plane story. I was going to Greece with my family in like 2005 or 2006. On the runway, our plane's wing clipped another plane's wing. We were sitting on that runway for hours while they literally patched up the wing. They didn't put us on They didn't put us on a different plane.
Just glue.
They just super glue it and go to Greece.
And go. Get moving.
All right, we'll end our plane review there.
Sad Seth didn't see it.
Yeah.
Seth, watch this week.
I'm more likely to watch this than I am Megan. I might go watch it this week.
We gotta start doing these reviews when Seth can watch them, so we make.
I could watch play
for the pod. For the pod.
I just didn't have time.
I think you'll enjoy. Megan tries to be something is not. Plane never tries to be something.
Yeah,
it's not.
plane.
Plane tries to be plain, and
I'll
plane
probably
is
like
plain.
I'll probably like it.